Good morning, people of the internet. It's actually morning, but we are in a bit of a rush this morning because little man has first basketball game. I can't find him. First basketball game today. You going to kick all of the butts?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna kick your own butt?
No.
You thinking about it?
No.
No.
I'm not going to kick.
But that's better. It looked weirdly dark. I think I turned on some anti-flicker reduction that may have made things go dark. It's all found. And it is another last of the few beautiful fall days out here. Feels like it's honestly in the mid 50s or 60s by now, which, you know, I don't know, 18 degrees Celsius. Okay, Google, what temperature is it in Celsius? 18 degrees. I was right on, wow. I'm definitely gonna have to find me a company to send me a Wi-Fi door lock, because we spend more time when we're leaving the house running back up to the front door to make sure that it's locked than I really think is necessary. Pass it. Good pass.
Good job, good job.
Stop. For three-pointer.
Run, Gavin. No, he was trying.
Gavin, rush. Hands, Gavin. Gavin.
Put it in.
You scored a basket in your first basketball game.
I missed it, and Duncan scored a basket.
It was awesome.
Good job, buddy. Yeah. This place where they're having the games has super duper big, comfy couches. I may have found my place to be during the games. All right, we are out of there. We are done, and I think somebody wants to shop for things.
We're just going.
Duncan doesn't want to, but
we need to look for tennis shoes for Duncan.
yeah, Duncan's feet are getting too big. They're so big, they're three big. Oh look, we are back at Kohl's. Gonna try to find Duncan some shoes. Yeah, I like it. Mommy's a little genius. This is a little gentleman.
Handsome like
There we go. Handsome like
Daddy.
Yeah. So this is your size?
No.
You still keep saying you want it.
No, it's for the baby.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fit into it.
Nope, it's for the baby.
Well, we did pretty well in there. What, you had Kohl's cash and discounts and whatever else. It was like $3 spent, $2.60 something.
$2.60.
Yeah,
$2.60.
that'll do for a bag full of Duncan and baby clothes. And we've made it home, and it's time for leftover foods and woo. Well, it's about a few hours later at this point. I've been kind of relaxing. I think Christina may have fallen asleep on the couch in there. Duncan's been kind of hanging out, watching some TV, playing with the dog, playing video games. I took a little bit of time and I edited the video about the Drobo. Drobo's been sitting here on my desk being used. I think I'm at like 1.2 terabytes used at this point, so that video is uploading. Hopefully go live tomorrow. Don't want to put up too many videos per day. I'm gonna also take some time later and try to finish up either 1 or 2 videos about a couple pairs of sport earbuds, because when I went and ran at the gym last night, I actually took 2 pairs with me and I tried them both out again just to, you know, give it that good second shot. So got a busy evening ahead of me, fun times. And I've got to find a time when I'm gonna be out driving that I can take this Papago with me so that I can test it out some more. The video quality that I tested it with just standing here indoors filming myself selfie like I'm doing right now, the video looked really good. The audio was not there at all. Like, there's no audio, pretty much. It has a mic, but it's just not a very good one. But that's not really the purpose of it. So anyway, I'm gonna be uploading that video and continuing to work on stuff. However, I've been sort of going back and forth on my website. I have a website. It's currently hosted on blogger.com, which is about the most generic you can go. It's free. It's powered by Google. I can point my domain at it, and it doesn't cost me a penny. However, for the last, I don't even know, let's say 5 years now almost, I've been paying $30 a year for a VPS, virtual private server. There's a company called Chicago VPS, and they had a deal on slickdeals.com, a deal where you could pay $30 a year in perpetuity for a VPS. And the VPS, the virtual server, will get you 2 terabytes of bandwidth per month, which is a decent amount. I think, how much? It's like 2 gigs of RAM, which again, for a virtual server, is not bad at all. And mine's just been sitting there. I had my server, my Tool.tv stuff was hosted on it in the very beginning, and there was a bit of an issue. Yeah, it's 2 gigs of storage. I just turned it all back on, so it's up now. But it's running Ubuntu 14.04, and I'm really tempted to go ahead and reinstall MySQL or Postgres on it and put WordPress on it and actually host my own site again. It's just an awful lot of work. That's a large part of the reason why I haven't done it so far. I had my site on there, and then there was some sort of an issue with, not just with Chicago VPS, but with anybody that was using this same kind of setup that they were using. And so everybody that was using that got taken down, and that meant that all of my data got lost. I didn't have a proper backup. I suck. So I never really got back around to it. I think I did have a backup on like WordPress.org or on Blogger or somewhere. So that's how I've been able to get, you know what, I don't even think my current Tool.tv site has all the old content on it. I don't think it does. I think I manually recreated everything when I first set it back up recently. So what I may do is, like I said, get WordPress set up on this, or set it up on WordPress.com. Because if nothing else, I could do like, I think it's $12 or $18 a year to get your own domain redirected to that. And Tool.tv I've got registered for the future, so I just need to point it wherever I need it to go. WordPress.com would be the easier option. WordPress.org, downloading it to my own virtual server, would be the more practical option, because I could put my own plugins on it, my own custom templates on it. It's just an awful lot of work, and I'm not a graphical designer, and that's the biggest problem with all of the things that I do. I can't design website layouts, I can't design video intros and outros, and any sort of graphical work. I'm not artistically talented in that way. I don't know, I guess let me know what you think. Like I said, I've been using Blogger for a while. It gets the job done. It's just not pretty. It's very amateurish. It's just ugly. I can put a custom template on Blogger and it's not completely horrible, but the custom templates are all kind of badly made. There was one custom template that I had that looked really good, that actually gave me thumbnails and everything, but it didn't work with the Google comment system. So maybe I just need to find a good newer theme. But like I said, I do have this $30 a year VPS that would normally cost $50 to $75 per month. I pay $30 a year and I get to keep it as long as I don't let it lapse. If I ever let it lapse, then I will never have it again. So I don't know, let me know what you think. How important even is it for me to have a site? I don't do anything with it other than just post my videos. I would like to do more with it. Again, just don't really have the time. Somebody is awake.
Finally.
Should we go ahead and do an Advent book real quick?
Yeah.
It's an Advent.
I want
Which one's mine? Do I get one?
this one. Probably not Captain Underpants, I guess.
You're getting better at tearing into these.
It's Mommy's in the morning.
It says mummies.
Mommy's in the morning.
Mummies, not mommies.
Mommy.
Yeah, and it's another magic treehouse. Cool.
Number 3.
Yep.
We got number 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2 also.
So this
It's like they're in order or something.
Mommy bought it.
Hey, mommy.
Mommy's bought it. She did it.
Well, so it's Advent. Food time, food time, food time. I took a bit of a nap. We are doing the teriyaki of the chickens. Which means somebody's probably gonna just munch and munch and munch all of it. The good stuff?
Yeah, I haven't even
You haven't even tried it yet. You lie.
Fine.
Well, that was decently tasty. However, time to get back to doing some more work. I've actually started editing on my Phantom 3 unboxing and first flight video. That's a face. While I was in here editing earlier though, Duncan came in and was talking to me, and then Christina came in and said something. And while she was standing here talking to me, she got really close up in my face and said, "Your eye is really red." And I think it probably still is. It's this one right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, but it was just really, like it had just a red line across the middle, and that was just stress, strain. I'm putting myself under too much stress doing this kind of stuff, staring at screens all day. So I went in and laid down and took about a half-hour nap, 45-minute nap before we had dinner, and that helped it out a little bit. I'm not sure what happened earlier, but somehow I got snapped into this really nasty mood, and I've got to get myself snapped out of it. I was working on stuff, walking on the treadmill, and I don't know if it was just where there were so many interruptions, and I was really wanting to get these videos done, trying to get myself caught up, trying to get ahead at this point. I don't know what it was, but I just got into this really grumpy, grinchy, rotten mood. And when Duncan came in and he wanted to play games, you know, he wanted to play Galactic Dice, he wanted to play Rocket League, things like that, I was absolutely rotten. I don't know what's caused it. I've got to snap myself out of it. I mean, I know that I constantly feel like I'm behind. I'm feeling a huge amount of pressure because there's a lot of videos I need to get done. There's no excuse for acting like that. I've been told that the knife is needed, and I have gleaned that it is time to car seat, apparently. These are the car seats that we will be using, in case you are curious. I'm sure you're not. And we actually went with these because this is exactly the same make, model, color, everything as the one that we used with Duncan.
So we have the matching stroller.
Yeah. So there it is.
Unboxing.
What do
Yay.
is a thing. Now I can go take a nap.
Ta-da.
There are also several of these things. These are car seat protection, meaning the seat of the car, not the car seat. Yeah, little things to go on the seat of the car to keep this from destroying it, and to keep whatever the kid does in the seat from destroying it. I taught Duncan a new way to play with Ginger. Different things she hasn't done in forever. I'll throw it.
Oh, so funny.
Give me that. Give me that.
Daddy, let me have it. Go around.
She's getting tired. Yeah, so I somehow managed to find my happy place again earlier. I was looking around, I think I was on Slick Deals or something, and I saw there was a deal on something called Mechanoid Robot. I'd seen this, actually, I think I was in the airport heading to China or something, or heading back, I don't remember. Maybe I was in London, but they had this big, it's like a 4-foot tall robot, and it was like $300, ridiculous. However, they have a smaller version of it, and that's the one that's on sale. It's at Toys R Us for like $90 right now. It's a 2-foot tall robot. You build it all, like you put all the pieces together, and there's like 4 different configurations you can do. But I watched some videos of people interacting with the larger one, and it's just so amusing. I ran into Lou from Unbox Therapy's videos, and he had one in his office there, and he was interacting with it. He was making it dance. He was doing motion capture stuff with it. Just looks like it's so much fun. Although I don't think that it would be appropriate. I don't know if it would be entirely appropriate for what's about to be a 7-year-old. Maybe. I think it's recommended for 8 and up. I just don't know if it could capture his attention long enough. But that got me moving in the direction of another video from Unbox Therapy where he's looking at the new Keurig, completely packed with DRM Keurig Cold, which makes cold beverages like Coca-Cola and Sprite and root beer and seltzer water, flavored water things. And it's just watching him interact with this thing. I'm gonna have to subscribe to his channel. I haven't yet for some reason. I think his videos are kind of the ones that I'm emulating without intending to. When I make a video, it's basically just me looking at the product, interacting with the product, exploring it, having fun with it. And that's the kind of videos that I like making. And somebody commented on that earlier. Basically, each of these tech reviewers have their own thing. Lou from Unbox Therapy, his big thing has always been unboxing things. MKBHD, his big thing has always been having the HD quality and going really in depth with things in a short amount of time. So packing a huge amount of info into a small amount of time on really high-end products. I mean, like the Red Weapon. My thing has always been finding things that are a good price, because I end up buying an awful lot of the things that I review. So finding things that are a good deal and exploring them on camera. If that takes 5 minutes, that's fine. If it takes 15 minutes, that's fine. That's just the way that I do it. So the videos that I've been making over the last couple of weeks, I've actually had more fun making them than videos that I've made over the last year, just because I've been having fun. I've been doing it unscripted. I've been doing it, you know, let's look at what's in the box. Let's put this all together. Ooh, what is this thing? And just having a good time doing it. So maybe I found my niche, or maybe I'm starting to find my niche after being on YouTube for, you know, the end of December, I will have been on YouTube for 6 full years. Whew. And it's disheartening to be at 40-something thousand subscribers after 6 years at it. But that's back and forth. You know, if I had stuck with my original channel, if bad things had not happened, I might be a larger channel at this point. And really, it's not the number of subscribers that should matter. It's how much fun I'm having doing it, and whether it's something that I would consider sustainable. Whether it's something I'm going to be able to continue doing for the next 10, 15 years. I don't know. I guess we're just going to see. As it stands, I'm having fun making the videos. I'm having fun doing these videos and talking to you guys and interacting with you guys in the comments. I can see doing this for a while. I don't know if I can see doing it every day, and we're going to find find out very quickly here in the next couple of weeks when baby time comes whether or not that's actually going to be feasible, but I suppose we will see when the time comes. So Duncan has already gone ahead and gone to bed. Like I said, he's just been kind of acting up all evening. He was bored. You know, we spent the grand majority of the day kind of hanging around the house after his basketball game because we just kind of needed a day off. And we did take some time when we played some games together, but I also spent probably a little bit too much time trying to get work done. However, speaking of which, I did get a lot of the Phantom 3 video edited, and I started messing around in Premiere Elements because I realized that it came with this whole section called titles and text down here that is full of just transitions and animations. So, in messing around with it, this is what I sort of came up with for it. So I just took some of the video from my actual first flight and I put one of their titles and text animations over top of it. I think it looks kind of interesting. And the cool thing is I could probably replace that little background image stuff with other things if I wanted to, like the triangle could be a circle or a square or rectangle, it really doesn't matter. There were loads and loads of options in there, and I'm sure there's probably other ones on the internet that I could find. So that's definitely a neat option. However, unfortunately, because I filmed the first flight on a really windy day, I can't use the video footage. Well, I can't use the audio from any of the video footage I shot outdoors. So I can use some of the clips of the video, but a lot of it is me standing there and sort of doing this with my hands and just looking at it up in the sky and then looking back down at the controller and back and forth. But I have already cut all of that down at this point. And the original first flight of it was only about 6 minutes, and I've got it all cut down to a total of about 2.5 minutes. The first minute of it is just sort of going through, fighting through the setup process. The second minute is about look at the flight stuff and now I'm landing it. And I figure right in the middle there, I'll show the actual, a lot of the footage from the flight as opposed to me watching it fly, because that's really what you're there for. The unfortunate thing is the video was shot at 1080p 60, and my Phantom 3 doesn't do 1080p 60. So I guess the alternative is to render the whole thing at 1080p 30, which is not something I'm really a fan of. Or we render it at 1080p 60 and just hope that the video turns out okay. I don't know, I'll give it a try with the 1080p 60. If it looks bad, I'll take it back to 1080p 30 and we'll just deal with it. But that does mean that I need to shoot not B-roll, but voiceover work. And since I recorded the intro, the whole beginning section, using the camcorder over there and the microphone, I'll probably go ahead and record this whole last section on that so that when all the video runs out, I can just sort of seamlessly migrate into me sitting here, different day, different clothing, talking about the wrap up. Alrighty, productivity accomplished as I wanted to. I got the foot hammock installed. It doesn't look very good, and I actually put that hook in a bad place, so these are way too close together, but I think it's definitely going to get the job done. It is wide enough that I can comfortably rest my feet in it side by side, although when I have them side by side, I don't have a whole lot of room between them, like I can put a couple of inches between them, but I can put them in there and sort of cross them, and because it did come with the fleece blanket and it's magnetic, when I can sort of work around the issues that come with it being magnetic, I can actually have my feet nice and toasty warm during these cold winter days that are upcoming. So this is actually a really nice thing to have, weird as it might look. But it's pretty easy to put on, it's pretty easy to get up and out of the way if I need to clean under the desk or something. And that means that this thing can actually go up under the other desk to address my second first world problem. Because while I'm sitting like this, I can't be facing that screen. Yes, I am the epitome of first world problems right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this up underneath the second desk so that when I'm not using this one, I can flip around, put my feet up this way, and watch TV in style. That works really well for me. I also took a few minutes while I had it all set up like that, and I recorded the whole last portion of the Phantom 3 video, so I'm gonna go ahead and plop that in there. Might just go ahead and take the time and try to finish up the foot hammock video just so I can go ahead and get it out there. And I really, now that I'm thinking about it, I really wanted to take a few minutes and I've got 2 pairs of Bluetooth headphones sitting on the table over here. I wanted to go ahead and get both of those reviewed. Because when I unbox these things, I go ahead and do the unboxing video, and usually the first sample test video type thing, where I just stick them in my ear, I hook them up to a phone, listen to some music, stuff like that, and give sort of a first impressions of them in the video. So I need to go back and just film the, I've used these a few times and here's my thoughts on them parts. And actually I've got to do that for several pairs of Bluetooth earbuds at this point, but that is my role in life at the moment. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and start editing video. If there's anything else that comes up, I'll be sure to let you know. And actually, I just realized that it's already 11:30 p.m., so I probably ought to go ahead and sign off for the night, stick my feet up in the foot hammock and get comfy while I go ahead and edit the daily vlog as well as all of these other videos that I'm working on. I will say, I've been having so much fun doing this, so it's great to be jumping back in head first. Unfortunately, it is right before it is time to have baby. Maybe that's a good thing. There will be lots of videos to be made after the baby's here as well, and lots of daily vlogs, which you guys will get to see all of that fun time and fun stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up for today. Christina and Duncan are already both in bed at this point. I've got lots and lots of work to do, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with us, for the ups and downs that were today. And we hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye guys.